Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh my goodness, y'all, I have been sick and this is the first day that I am feeling really good in a long time. So what better way than to bring you into the day and into the week? Let's spend it together, huh? I would love to just share some updates and just encourage you with some of the new tools that I'm learning. Talk to you soon. It has been forever since I had a pedicure and a manicure. So that is what we're doing today. Morning, y'all. It is Sunday and the nails are done. Yay. I am on my way to church with the hubby. And then later on, I might do a little bit of writing while I clean up. I have some writing projects due this week. So I hope you are having a great day. Hey y'all, so we went to church. It was an amazing service. Pastor preached on fasting and it was such a timely message that I truly appreciated. And then hubby and I went out to lunch. I actually forgot to take you with me. So I'm gonna get better about that. Y'all already know I like to live my life and the hubs does not like a lot of recording around him. So I really try to be respectful about that. But now I'm here. I'm about to drink some orange juice with some greens because I need to wake up and get to a couple of different writing assignments that I have. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little intimidated about every single last one of them. But, you know, I was encouraged by, I believe it was John Maxwell or Dave Ramsey, someone along those lines a couple of years ago, that said that the moment you stop being nervous about the audience that you're going to be encouraging is the moment you need to sit down, because you should have enough compassion and concern for those whom you're writing or speaking to that it compels you to feel a little uncomfortable, right? And that has always just been such a blessing to me. So I am gonna get to these writing assignments and projects, and it's my hope that you will also step out on faith in new ways. I know it can be intimidating. I know there can be 1,000 other things to prioritize, especially when we're avoiding it and putting it off. But what God has for us is for us. And even if those opportunities don't necessarily pan out, it doesn't mean that we didn't get everything that we were meant to, right? Every opportunity that we have to learn and to grow is one that's going to bless our faith journey and encourage others. And so we're gonna lean into that today. And hopefully I will be back soon to update you on the acceptance of those submissions. But until then, I'm gonna grow as a writer. I'm going to learn and I'm going to lean into this season that God has me in the middle of. Hey y'all, I am back. My writing project went really well. It's only one of a ton of writing projects I have this week, but I'm excited to have started the week off with such a good time writing. I hope that I get to tell you about it soon, but either way, I feel really passionate about this piece, so I'm gonna get it into your hands one way or another. I am now in the drive-thru at Sonic because it's that time where it's just time to unwind and just time to enjoy my evening. So I'm gonna go back home. I'm gonna chill out, feed my doggy, and watch some Jeffersons because it's on Amazon now, and that is my show. It's my show, y'all. So ridiculous and so funny. If you've never seen the Jeffersons, go do yourself a favor. It's from the 70s. You'll love it. It's ridiculous, but you're gonna enjoy it. I find that I have to put supports in place to help me slow my evening down. And that is something that actually emerged during the second season of the podcast, interestingly enough. You know, I've shared before that I felt as if it was God leading me to have a conversation on the fruit of the Spirit, and it blessed me in ways that I never expected it could. One of those was actually a conversation on self-control that happened well after the podcast episode that I released with my best friend Ebony on self-control. I have been sharing that I'm very self-controlled in strategic areas, and that is absolutely true. However, God showed me that my inability to stop working when it's time is also a lack of self-control, and I need to stop getting so caught up in my work and start setting up some boundaries. So I have a reminder alert on my phone now that says, girl, go get ready for bed. And it helps me to remember my nightly routine, because it's my hope to, get ready with the lunches and the breakfast and all of the stuff the next day, which sometimes I feel that miserably. But other times I do quite well, and I'm a work in process and I'm learning. So I'm about to go watch some Jeffersons, and then I'm going to get some smoothies ready, and then I'm going to get in bed. Hey, y'all. Happy Monday. I am here in a new writing spot. I change writing spots quite frequently because I have so many different writing projects that I just need a change of pace, and I need to move around. So I'm here at my dining room table, and I'm about to work on a project for a client, hoping to kind of get that finished up today so that I can move that project forward. But I got some good news from one of the submissions I made earlier. The project manager that I submitted it to loved it. So that's always really encouraging. It's always encouraging to know that when you step out, you take a risk, it is rewarded. And I look forward to seeing you back tomorrow. Remember, God wants to partner with you. Do something new. I know that your blood is gonna rush. I know that your palms are gonna get sweaty. I know that your heart rate is going to increase. And I know that it's gonna be mad uncomfortable. But I also know that God moves at the end of our comfort zone. So here is to stepping out on faith. So I made a little mistake with some of the documents that I'm working on. I accidentally erased the original, which means that I am going to have to do a lot more work and retrace my steps. And I need a break. So Quint and I came to the gym, about to work out for about half an hour, release some of this stress in my back, and then go home and finish dinner. Talk to y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh my goodness. Y'all, this past week on the podcast with Amber, we talked about setting up supports that will help you establish a morning routine with the Lord. And one of those supports that I have is prayer with NCC. I cannot tell you how tired I am when I wake up at 4 a.m. and how very little at times I want to pray. But my goodness, when I get finished at the end of our time together, I am awake. Hanging out with my mama. Hello, Mom. We're getting some exercise in. We were going to hang out, and we decided to ride bikes. It is a good day. I'm actually really hot in this jacket. But yeah, get outside. Hey y'all, it has been a full day. As you can see, I am ready to start winding down for sure. My goodness. But right now I'm about to run to the grocery store with the husband, and then I'm gonna host prayer for the Colorfully Candid Paradigm in the car, because that's where my life is right now. When I get back though, whew, I am going to enjoy settling down, and I hope that you have a wonderful evening as well. I have been out for some time. Oh, they little boats. Little boats. Looking forward to seeing how those float today. Oh, I just love my students so much. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be a good day. I love getting to work in time to just do a few last minute details on my own business before I have to clock in, so to speak. I start officially at 7:05. So it is Thursday. The entire next morning, I got a headache yesterday during lunch, and I wasn't able to vlog after that. By the time we got to the end of the day and I announced that it was time to clean up, a couple of them said, "Wait, what? It's time to go home already?" And that is such a kind compliment, right? That the day passed so quickly that they couldn't even understand and recognize that it was time to go home. However, your girl was ready, okay? That headache was getting worse by the minute. And so as kind as that compliment was, I was like, let's go. I ended up going home, eating a little bit, and then just resting until it was time for Bible study. And then I went and picked up some things for my students that I cannot wait to show them today, and worshiped a little bit. You know, it's crazy. I've been working on all these different writing projects this week, and I've been praying about them. In fact, yesterday I was incredibly encouraged because I had a few minor details that I couldn't yet figure out about the direction that I wanted to take my last writing project in, and I was praying about it. And as I was sleeping, I felt as if God was giving me the last of those details. And so I woke up like, that's it. This is it. And so I wrote, and I've been writing, but writing is a lot like pouring out. You are really engaged in a very, very intense, at times, spiritual discipline that requires a lot from you. And I tell you, by the time I got to Bible study yesterday, I felt empty. I felt as if I had preached a series of sermons over the course of a weekend at a conference. I felt like I just hosted Unconditional. I mean, I was that drained. And it was interesting because I hadn't been connected to anybody face to face in that sense where I was pouring out to them, but it was as if God was just downloading things that were causing me to speak to the place that prayerfully those who read it will need. And it took me to another place, and I needed to be refilled last night. So I believe that was actually a part of the headache that I had, just a ton of tension from the amount and the intensity of the work that I've been doing, but also just because I needed to rest. And so I played some worship music last night and just worshiped and prayed. Tonight we have the volunteer informational. I've been biting my tongue. So excited to share the updates with those that join us. I cannot wait. We are actually going to be contracting bloggers and ministry partners this year. And I am so excited. So I'll bring you with me. Have a good day. And his word says that if he is lifted up, he will draw all men unto him. And so I'm really excited because we are going to launch a collective, and we're actually going to call it The Collective. Hey y'all, it's me, Liv, and it's Saturday here. I am really excited to get into this day. I'm going to do some laundry and some work around the house, as well as some market research to see what's out there as I prepare to launch a new series right here on YouTube. I have been really successful in some ways at self-publishing, and I've really enjoyed it. And although it's still a strategy that I utilize for the nonprofit, I am really hoping and praying that the next book, which I'm currently writing, is picked up by a traditional publishing company. However, I still see incredible value in self-publishing, and it's my hope that the help and the videos that I share with you just really inspire you to get into the content and to do what God told you to do, okay? I still offer consultation services, but I know that everyone doesn't have the money for that. And one of the reasons that you are self-publishing is so that you can increase your revenue as you just expand the message that God has given you. I hope that you will stick around, that you will subscribe right here, and that you follow along. But I'm also going to be making plans for the collective. I am super excited. This is the Facebook group that I am launching with the Colorfully Candid paradigm, and y'all. I am so ridiculously excited about the collective because it's there that we are going to just strengthen and equip women with the tools to effectively handle stress and succeed in life. If we're going to be honest, our relationships can get rather stressful at times, and so we're going to feature guest interviews to help you grow in your relationship with God and others. But we're not going to stop there. We're also going to host teachings and interviews that will help you to grow more effectively in business as you steward the gifts and the message that God has given you to steward. Go on, click that link below. So grateful you're here. I love you. We're gonna hang out today, and I'll see you back right here on YouTube. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I love you. Pots. We are going to get Egyptian today. Yum. It's 100% vegan, and yeah, excited. How you doing? Good, good.
What's your favorite dog breed?
So good. Great pork inside. Hey y'all. Hey, so it has been a full day. We headed to Sprouts before we finished with the evening because I have had a thing for daily harvest. I have wanted to try it so bad, y'all. Oh my goodness. However, today I did go on and look up an actual subscription, and I was like, oh. So your girl jumped on Pinterest and went on and looked up some of the recipes that are on Daily Harvest, and I'm like, you know what? We're just gonna make them ourselves. So I got fruit, I got frozen avocado because it was just easier, cucumber, mint, zucchini and squash, coconut water, cocoa nibs, got some oats, smoothie bars, sweet potatoes, and organic cocoa powder. So I'm gonna have some fun making these smoothies. If you want in on the smoothie recipes, you can head over to Pinterest on a Candid Live. The board that I have put all of them in is called 21 Day Daniel Fast. So I'm gonna have some fun making these smoothies.